Hey, this is Bennett and you're watching Melodification. This week we're doing Will the Circle Be Unbroken in 3 different keys, all in the same arrangement. And this is just to show you how to modulate from one key to another and kind of the theory behind that. Instead of doing a more involved melodic version of the song, I kind of wanted to just get into that a little bit because that's really interesting to me, and it's also been very helpful to me when doing styles outside of bluegrass. Also inside of bluegrass, but very much so in rock and blues and jazz. I hope you enjoy this. The tab is available if you sign up for my mailing list. The link is below this video. Please subscribe if you're new and like this video. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next week for a new Melodification. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, so in this video, what I'm doing is I'm going around the circle of fifths into 3 different keys, starting at the very top of the circle of fifths with the key of C, no sharps or flats. I'm doing a modulation in the last measure of each form of Will the Circle Be Unbroken. So I'm playing Will the Circle Be Unbroken 3 times through, but first time in C, and then I'm modulating to G, and then modulating to D. And all I'm doing for the modulations is thinking about the fifth of the key that I'm moving to. If we're in the key of C and you want to move to G, I'm thinking of the 5 of G, which is a D chord. And I'm creating more tension by adding a 7th to that chord. So I'm putting that chord on. So that is just a variation on a D7th. I'm getting the F sharp in the bass, and then the C right here, which is the 7th, and then you have the D on the top voice. It's just kind of I find it to be an easier way to play the D7th. But that leads me really nicely into the key of G. It's the 5 of G. And then for G, I'm doing something a little bit different. Instead of just hitting that A7th or A7th down here, I'm walking up to the A. And you can do this staccato or short, like, or you can do it like I did it. And that leads really nicely into the D. And I didn't actually add a 7th for that just because I wanted it to be all bar chords. And with all of these 5 chords, with pretty much any 5 chord, you can add a 7th. So like that, and then to D. And the rest of this song is pretty straightforward. There's not much melodic stuff in it. There's a little bit in the C part, and some stuff in the D that's kind of like an open Noam-ish sounding thing. But mostly it's pretty straightforward. I just wanted to demonstrate how to go between these keys. So you can do this around the circle. You can continue around the circle. Think about, what's a fifth after D? Oh, it's the key of A. So what chord am I going to hit to modulate to the key of A? And that would be an E7. And then to A. And then what's the next key after A? It's E. So I'm going to hit a B7 because that's the 5 of E. So this is a really great thing to do just to kind of up your theory chops in general, and also work stuff out with an open banjo, no capo, trying to figure out where these melody notes are. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week for a new video.